song that I just recorded in Nashville. I wrote this one with Ben Jones. I've had an exciting week listening to some of the rough mixes. The album's sounding great already, so I can't wait to get it out there. And I always wanted to do one of these intros where I talk over me playing the intro of the song. There's a smell here in the kitchen, and there's stains on all the walls. And the dirty dishes keep getting taller and taller, and I'm rejecting all my calls. The reasons to be grateful, the reasons to believe, these lists keep getting shorter and shorter and shorter, and I'm forgetting how to breathe. But nothing's gonna happen when you're saving all your rations, staring at a fork in the road, filled with indecision, feeding superstitions till your head explodes. You're feeling indigo, you're feeling indigo. For so long now I've been losing, 'cause I didn't know the game. Well, lately I've been studying up on the rule book, and so far all the outcomes stay the same. And I was daydreaming on the freeway, and this preacher was selling it well. He said, God save those who live in comfort, while all the sinners sink into hell. And nothing's gonna happen when you're saving all your rations, staring at a fork in the road. You're filled with indecision, feeding superstitions till your head explodes. You're feeling indigo, you're feeling indigo. And I don't wanna walk away, I'm just needing something true. When everything around is gray, but I'm not really feeling blue. I'm feeling indigo, I'm feeling indigo. I'm feeling indigo, I'm feeling indigo. Thank you. We have some souls in the room. Thanks for being here. And we have 50 people online. That's great. If you're watching, you might know we're cross-posting tonight, so the video is split between my profile and the Mucky Duck profile, so there's a few conversations going on here that I'm trying to keep track of. And Sue Troby is in with a request for Capsize, so I'm going to do that for you, Sue. And just to remind you all, I've been working hard this week on my Kickstarter campaign, which is going live on the 16th of September. I'm going to do a special stream, Kickstarter Launch party, and I'm really excited about it. I'm auctioning some pieces of art that Jack McCoy, actually, my friend Jack, who's been listening to these streams, did a beautiful stained glass art piece, and I'm going to be auctioning that. I'll be just talking about all the rewards that are going to be on offer for the Kickstarter, and I'm just excited to get it out there and get this campaign off the ground, because it seems like the only way to fund albums these days, short of robbing a bank. That's right. This one's for you, Sue. It's 1:30, it's midday sun, it's let's just get away, it's a midweek holiday, it's a case of wine, name your place and time, it's not security, it's not stability, I don't have money, no place, no plan, but it's better than a smooth ride, better than waiting for low tide, better than watching from ringside, better than taking the fall, better than missing every sunrise, and trying not to capsize, it's better than a compromise, better than nothing at all. Hey! I'm slow, I can be lazy, I know, but I'm right where I wanna be, so spare me the third degree, I'm the ripple in your drink, I'm a smile that's out of sync, I'm the rainbow at your funeral, I speak in Roman numerals, I'm almost inconsumable, my parachute's on fire, but it's better than a smooth ride, better than waiting for low tide, better than watching from ringside, better than taking the fall, better than missing every sunrise, trying not to capsize, oh, it's better than a compromise, better than nothing at all. Like I know I'm the bottom of the pyramid, I'm socially inhibited, I'm headstrong, but it's a heavy load when the wolves are at the door, but it's better than a smooth ride, better than waiting for low tide, better than watching from ringside, better than taking the fall, better than missing every sunrise, trying not to capsize, it's better than a compromise, better than nothing at all, it's so much better than a smooth ride, better than waiting for low tide, better than watching from ringside, better than taking the fall, better than missing every sunrise, trying not to capsize, oh, it's better than a compromise, better than nothing at all, better than nothing at all, better than nothing at all. Thank you. Okay, any more requests coming in?
Someone's down in the hall.
Tenderness on the Block, that would be such a good. Anne Shepherd's looking for Tenderness on the Block. Tenderness song. I will learn that because I love it. Dan Jason's looking for Way Down in the Hole. And I can do that. Haven't done that in a while. I love Tom Waits. Hey, Matt Harlan. Well, this one's for Dan Jason. It's a good old-fashioned song about heroin addiction. When you walk in the garden, you better watch your back. I beg your pardon. Walk the straight and narrow track. When you walk with Jesus, He's gonna save your soul. But you gotta keep the devil way down in the hole. He's got the fire and the fury at his command. And you don't have to worry if you hold on to Jesus' hand. He'll keep you safe from Satan when the thunder rolls. You know you gotta help me keep the devil down in the hole. Oh, the angels sing about Jesus' mighty sword, and they'll shield you with their wings, and you'll be safe with the Lord. Don't you pay heed to temptation when your hands are so cold, 'cause you gotta keep the devil down in the hole. When you walk in the garden, you better watch your back. And I beg your pardon, walk the straight and narrow track. When you walk with Jesus, He's gonna save your soul. But you gotta keep the devil way down in the hole. 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 You know you gotta help me keep the devil. Keep him way on down in the hole. Thank you. Thanks very much. Thanks for that request, Dan. And yes, Steve Ammon, that's from The Wire. And I love The Wire. I'm going to try a song I haven't done before, but I got the lyrics here just before I set up. And I love this song. It's one of my favourite songs from... it could be my favourite song from James McMurtry, who is one of my heroes, and I feel very lucky that I live in a town where you can see James McMurtry playing every Tuesday night in the Continental Club. And I first heard this song within the first week of moving to Austin. And I'm sorry I didn't play this last week, it would have been more apt. It's called Hurricane Party. And almost every line in this, if I had written it, would be the best line I've ever written. But it's great, so here we go. Could be a mess. The hurricane party's winding down, and we're all waiting for the end. And I don't want another drink, I only want that last one again. He gave me such a fine glow, smoking and slow. Now I should probably be homeward bound, but there's no one to talk to when the lines go down. Well, I guess that in the morning I'll go looking for my gray-striped cat. My old house can take the weather, so I'm not too concerned about that. Oh, it was built to take the wind back in 1910 when this was one damn fine town. But now there's no one to talk to when the lines go down. When the lines go. Candles flickered in the back bar, and the building was shaking with the wind. And I bought a whiskey for the gypsy, and she turned my leather back into skin. It's just a fleeting sense of that rare suspense I once thought made the world go round. But now there's no one to talk to when the lines go down. Open up your back screen door, let me see your face once more. My hands are cold, my feet are sore, and I just can't go on this way. And the thoughts come too fast and too many to keep count. Best just let them all through. Now I'm breaking those glass insulators with my old 22. Off the telephone poles as a $50 rolls across the knuckles of a rodeo clown. There's just no one to talk to when the lines go down. My one great love, my God, I can feel her still. She ran off to California, and now she's living in those Hollywood hills with some bullfrog prince, and I've not seen her since, though she calls when he's out of town. 'Cause there's no one to talk to when the lines go down. When the lines go down. Open up your back screen door, let me see your space once more. I was looking for an easy score, but it just won't work that way. And some insurance man biker is yelling out for one more beer. But a part-time pirate just can't get much respect around here. We got our problems too, man, and we'll get to you in just a minute. Sit your drunk ass down. And there's no one to talk to when the lines go down. Now there's water up past the wheels of my Ford, and I don't guess that it'll run. But I left a pack of Winstons on the dash. Could you fetch 'em for me, son? The morning's first cigarette, that's as good as it gets. All day I should know by now, 'cause there's no one to talk to when the lines go down. There's just no one to talk to when the lines go down. When the lines go down, when the lines go down. Thank you. James McMurtry. And Donal is looking for Crazy Dreams. So I'm gonna do Crazy Dreams happily because I love that song. And I love Paul Brady. Just want to thank the Mucky Duck for having me again here every Wednesday. I'm happy to help the Mucky Duck, and I'm very happy that they're helping me. It's a tough time for venues and musicians, and just to remind you, you can feed the front line by going to theduckhouston.com and click on the Feed the Frontline button, and you can purchase a meal or a bunch of meals for the city's first responders here in Houston, which is a great way to keep the Mucky Duck open, and it's a great way to support frontline workers. So make sure you do that. You can get one of these anniversary t-shirts. They're very comfortable, and as you can see, they look incredible. So do that, another way to support them. And if you want to support me, my information will be popping up here too, because I love food and I love paying rent. Two of my favorite pastimes. Now, for Donal, here's Crazy Dreams. Snowbound siren on the winter dawn. There's a blizzard blowing in from off the river. It's 10 below out on these city streets, but the feeling in your heart is even colder. Sunrise reaching down the line. Well, she's been waiting all this time. She won't be there when you creep in tomorrow. And you're tired of dreaming someone else's dreams when they really don't include you any longer. You're miles from home, you're sliding down with each day. Meet a woman's love to make you stronger. Lately you've been getting doubts. The voice inside keeps calling out, saying someone else's dreams won't get you nowhere. Hey. So shut this suitcase, kiss the year goodbye. Don't let nobody stop you at the doorway. And close the shutters on this empty room, where those crazy dreams come crawling to devour you. And head on out across that line. Well, she's been waiting all this time. And tell her that you want her there forever. Cause it's still 2 hours till this plane gets down, but I can hardly wait another minute. Your sweet loving baby is all that I need, and darling, I can feel it building up inside of me. tonight we'll go and paint this town. We'll drink champagne till we both fall down. We'll find some other crazy dreams tomorrow. Hey. Whoa. Thank you. Falling Song. What's that? That could be any number of things. Aunt Shelley says hi. Hello, Aunt Shelley. Why am I not seeing any of these comments?
That's YouTube.
Oh, right, okay.
You got YouTube, you got your page, you got their page.
If you can give me a clue to what the Falling Song is. Falling. I'd be happy to do it. I'm going to do one of my songs.
I think they meant your post earlier this week. What song was that?
Oh, I don't know. Okay, well I'm going to do this is a song I wrote recently called Precious Cargo. It's a song about something important coming into your life and making you become more responsible. My load was oh so light. The road was long and I traveled day and night. My feet were strong and I'd walk through fire and ice, searching for you. When I found you, I was scared. The road disappeared and I felt so unprepared. My strengths were down and your words sounded just like a prayer. They went right through me. You took my hand, walked me out to see the sun. I've been on this road forever, but my journey's just begun. Empty vessels disappear out on the sea, but I've got precious cargo and I'm keeping it with me. And when things don't go so well, spirits fracture and tempers start to swell, I know she loves me and I love her as well. Things'll be okay in the morning, 'cause when treasure comes your way, you grip it tight through blizzards and hurricanes. And in the dead of night, when your demons keep you awake, she'll pacify your burdens. I didn't have much in my pocket, and what was left soon disappeared. I spent it all in taverns, chasing whiskey down with beer. Gambling, wagering, and looking for a fix. But now I've got precious cargo, and I'm not taking risks. We're united, we're connected, we're a pair. Happiness is only real when it's shared. So take the lead and I'll follow you anywhere, if you let me. So let me take your hand, we'll cast our shadows in the sun. We've been on this road forever, but our journey's just begun. I give to you my everything, but be careful what you do, 'cause I've got precious cargo, and now honey, so do you. Honey, so do you.
Thank you. Oh, Falling Slowly by Glenn Hansard.
Yeah, now Robert says, well,
I could try that. It's nicer when you have someone else singing it with you.
We got a couple people.
Yeah, I'll give it a go. This could go horribly wrong. I don't know.
I don't know you, but I want you all the more for that. And words fall through me and always fool me, and I can't react. And games that never amount to more than they're meant will play themselves out. And take this sinking boat and point it home. We've still got time. Raise your hopeful voice. You have a choice. You'll make it now. Falling slowly, and eyes that know me, and I can't go back. And moods that take me and erase me, and I'm painted black. Well, you have suffered enough and warred with yourself. It's time that you've won. Take this sinking boat and point it home. We've still got time. Raise your hopeful voice. You have the choice. You made it now. Falling slowly.
Neither did I. I know it though. I love Glenn Hansard and I love Once. So. Dublin Blues. Okay, who's looking for Roger? For Roger, here's Dublin Blues. Good to have you here, Roger.
Wish I was in Austin, in the chili parlor bar, drinking my dog margaritas, not caring where you are. But here I sit in Dublin, rolling cigarettes, holding back and choking back the shakes with every breath. So forgive me all my anger, forgive me all my faults. There's no need to forgive me for thinking what I thought. I loved you from the get-go, yeah, I love you till I die. I loved you on the Spanish Steps the day you said goodbye. Well, I am just a poor boy, works my middle name. If money was a reason, then I would not be the same. I'll stand up and be counted. I'll face up to the truth. I can walk away from sorrow, but I can't walk away from you. So forgive me all my anger, forgive me all my faults. There's no need to forgive me for thinking what I thought. I loved you from the get-go, yeah, I love you till I die. I loved you on the Spanish Steps the day you said goodbye. And I have been to Fort Worth, I have been to Spain, I have been too proud to come in out of the rain. I have seen the David, I've seen the Mona Lisa too, and I have heard Doc Watson playing Columbus Stockade Blues. So forgive me all my anger, forgive me all my faults. There's no need to forgive me for thinking what I thought. I loved you from the get-go, yeah, love you till I die. I loved you on the Spanish Steps the day you said goodbye. And I wished I was in Austin, in the chili parlor bar, drinking my dog margaritas, not caring where you are.
Thank you. I'll use this again. Have we any more requests coming in? Erica Waters Harris, it's great to see you here, Erica. And Ben Jones is there. Ben, I played our song earlier. We must meet up again and do some more writing because I love that song and I think there's a few more good ones in us. Ben Jones, by the way, people, if you don't know, is doing a Bob Dylan tribute this Friday on his Facebook page. What are the two albums Ted, do you know what album she's doing again?
No. Blonde on Blonde, I think.
Blonde on Blonde, and I can't remember the other one. Someone who's watching will know. But I'm looking forward to it. I saw he's Neil Young. He did Harvest from start to finish, and it was amazing. It's well worth tuning in to Ben Jones. Okay, I had something in mind. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do this song. This is a song I wrote 2 years ago when there was a mass shooting very near to where I was staying in Canyon Lake. Oh, and the other song is Blood on the Tracks, appropriately timed. But yeah, a fella broke into a First Baptist church and he shot and killed 26 people. And it scared the crap out of me, and I wrote this song. It's called Toys.
Frank has a secret, and he's too scared to keep it. And the voice getting louder is counting the hours. Don't take my toys away, we'll all have a price to pay when this is over, and you'll know when it's over. Caitlin is curious, and sometimes she's furious, but she likes the smell and sound of that new toy she found. And it's not that she's evil or even that she thinks more than the average 8-year-old. She just wants a toy to hold. Marcus and Steven, they need to get even. They're sick of the laughter, but the silence comes after. They take their toys to school, to the kids in the locker rooms. Then they'll be famous for something so heinous. Time that freedom will leave us to pick up the pieces. Illness and anger, we didn't know better. Manic behaviors, just don't blame the toy maker.
Thank you. Thanks very much. Hey, Mary Jo. I have played Capsize. I'm sorry. And hello, Kate Howard. Great to have you here. I hope you're keeping well. I need to come by and check out your new lodgings. Here's another song I was going to do today from one of my favorites, an Irish singer-songwriter called Mick Flannery, who is incredible. He was one of my heroes growing up, and this is a song he wrote when he was living in Boston with a family there. And I believe he wrote this for that family he was staying with. Boston. Hit the right key for this. Yeah. "2010 in Boston town, the leaves are golden brown. We take the kids to town to see the fair. Big wheel is turning round, you hear that homely sound, walking through the crowd in the evening air. See our boy hold his sister near until they're in the clear, and you whispered in my ear, that one's going to heaven. And you have no idea, do you, what I do for you? To have so much to lose is the only feeling. Well, I ran around in my time, I stood in every line. I couldn't stop my mind from dreaming of you. When I laid eyes on you, I knew that race was through. When I spoke to you, I told you so. You said, I think you're a fool. And I said, I know you do, but I'd run away with you if you asked me nicely. You have no idea, do you, just what I'd do for you? To have so much to lose is the only feeling. "2050 Boston town, the sun is sitting down, the only feeling now. Thank you. It's a beautiful song. Oh, we got it though. We got it right.
You don't have blood on the tracks.
Blood on the tracks. I do. Oh, right. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But somebody maybe.
Okay. Jim Eisenhower's there, and he requested that I sing this Richard Thompson song. So I'm going to do that for you, Jim. You requested Bees Wing a while ago, and I kind of know it, and so I did it once before, and I'm winging a lot of these songs today. But it's fun.
It's working.
I'm bees winging a lot of them. So here's Bees Wing. When I came to town, they called it the summer of love. This is such a good song by Richard Thompson. I'm gonna move this closer because I really don't know this. I was 19 when I came to town. They called it the summer of love. They were burning babies, burning flags, the hawks against the doves. I took a job in the steamy down on Caldrum Street.
And I fell in love with a laundry girl who was working next to me. She was a rare thing, as fine as a bee's wing, so fine a breath of wind might blow her away. She was a lost child, she was running wild. She said, as long as there's no price on love, I'll stay. And you wouldn't want me any other way. Brown hair zigzag around her face, and a look of half surprise. Like a fox caught in the headlights, there was animal in her eyes. She said, oh man, you foolish man, I'm not the factory kind. And if you don't take me out of here, I'll surely lose me mind. She was a rare thing, as fine as a bee's wing, so fine a breath of wind might blow her away. She was a lost child, she was running wild. She said, as long as there's no price on love, I'll stay. And you wouldn't want me any other way. We bussed around the market towns and picked fruit down in Kent. We could tinker lamps and pots and knives wherever we went. And I said that we might settle down and get a few acres dug, a fire burning in the hearth and babbies on the rug. She said, oh man, you foolish man, that surely sounds like hell. You might be lord of half the world, you'll not own me as well. And she was a rare thing, as fine as a bee's wing, so fine a breath of wind might blow her away. She was a lost child, she was running wild. She said, as long as there's no price on love, I'll stay. And you wouldn't want me any other way. We was camping down the Gower one time, the work was pretty good. She thought we should wait for the harvest, and I thought maybe we should. We were drinking more in those days, and the tempers reached the pitch. Like a fool I let her run away when she took the rambling itch. Last I hear she's sleeping out. Here we go. Last I hear she's sleeping out back on the Derby beat. A bottle of White Horse in her pocket, a wolfhound at her feet. They say she even married once to a man called Romany Brown, but even a gypsy caravan was too much like settling down. And they say her flower has faded, hard weather, hard booze. But maybe that's the price you pay for the change that you refuse. She was a rare thing, as fine as a bee's wing, and I miss her more than ever words could say. If I could just taste all of her wildness now, if I could hold her in my arms today, then I wouldn't want her any other way. But she was a rare thing, as fine as a bee's wing, and I miss her more than ever words could say. If I could just taste all of her wildness now, if I could hold her in my arms today, then I wouldn't want her any other way.
Thank you. Richard Thompson. I believe Richard Thompson has played on this stage a few times, which is cool.
Yes.
And I love me some Richard Thompson. What time is it now? 6 o'clock. I'll do a few more songs. Thanks for sticking around with me, everyone. It's great to have a gig that I can get in the car and travel to. It's been... First half of this year was really tough, but these Mucky Duck gigs are keeping me sane. So thanks again to the Mucky Duck for being so creative and wonderful during these times. make sure you go on to their Live from Norfolk Street. It's live from Norfolk Street, norfolkstreet.com. And there you can become a supporting member and you'll get access to behind the scenes material. Like, I think there's a hidden camera in my dressing room and stuff like that. So make sure you log on for some exclusive interviews and explicit material. And then also you can feed the front line by buying dinner for nurses, because they need to eat. And my girlfriend's a nurse and she's watching in. She's not working right now, but hello Samantha. I hope you're watching in. You promised me you would. And if you're not, oh, she is good, because I was going to come down hard on her there. Alright, here's another song of mine. And this one is sounding really great. It's sounding really nice on the album. I'll just remind you all, I've been working on an album for a while. Thank you. That's it's packed here. And it's going really well. It's sounding great. And it's going to be coming out early next year. But it's really expensive and I'm losing loads of money and it's not easy. So we're launching a Kickstarter in a couple of weeks on the 16th of September. If you want to just pre-order the album, even, that's an amazing help. So all you have to do is give however, I'm not sure how much it is. We'll find that out. But you can just buy the album and you'll get it first. And that's going to allow me to make the album. So anyway, stay tuned for that. And this is a song that's going to be on there. It's called Katie. And it's about a relationship that's unhealthy and it's breaking down. And it's a conversation. Here's how it goes.
Katie, come over and show me the lover I knew. All this venom and hatred, it doesn't seem one bit like you. Katie, be kind, don't you leave me behind in the queue. Give me one chance to tell you how I'm feeling venomous too. So hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Katie, give over. Get up off my shoulder and run. Why don't you have it your way and I'll play the villainous one. Yeah, I'll be an island with nothing below or above. We are 2 steps from freedom, we're 1 step from falling in love. So hold on, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Katie, come over, let's leave all the venom behind. I was wrong and I'm sorry, but now that I've settled my mind, don't leave me stranded. I'm so heavy-handed with love. But this time it's different. There's nothing we should be scared of. So let's pick up the pieces and let's stop keeping score. Katie, I promise I won't break your heart anymore.
Thank you. Ted reminded me before I started that I have a Facebook page, as you can see, because you're on it right now. And it's 62 likes short of 8,000. Is that right?
Followers, yeah.
Followers. So please, if you haven't already, head over to my Facebook and like it and follow it and all that. And while you're at it, you can do the same with Instagram and Spotify and YouTube. It's uncomfortable for me to come on here and ask for money all the time. I've never had to do that before, but like they're the only form of gigs that are happening. So I really appreciate everyone who's able to give money. However, if you're not able to afford to give any money, please don't even consider it. This is a free show for you. But if you'd like to support me, you can do the things I just said, like follow me on Spotify and Facebook and help me out with the Kickstarter and just get the word out there. That's very important to me. So I'll do a couple more songs. Actually, this song I learned during the week by an Australian writer called Eric Bogle, who wrote The Green Fields of France and several fantastic folk songs that are all big in Ireland. And Liam Clancy sings this one. And for me, it's one of the great anti-war songs of all time. It's heartbreaking, and it's just about a man being sent off to Gallipoli during the First World War, an Australian. And the Australians who were just slaughtered there. So I'm going to try it.
Oh, when I was a young man, I carried me pack, and I lived the free life of the rover. From the Murray's green basin to the dusty outback, and I waltzed my Matilda all over. Then in 1915, my country said, son, it's time you stopped rambling, there's work to be done. And they gave me a tin hat, and they gave me a gun, and they marched me away to the war. And the band played Waltzing Matilda as the ship pulled away from the quay. And amidst all the cheers, the flag waving and the tears, we sailed off for Gallipoli. And how well I remember that terrible day, how our blood stained the sand and the water, and how in that hell they call Suvla Bay, we were butchered like lambs to the slaughter. Johnny Turk, he was waiting, he primed himself well. He showered us with bullets and he rained us with shells. And in 5 minutes flat, we were all blown to hell. Nearly blew us all home to Australia. But the band, it played Waltzing Matilda when they stopped to bury our slain. Oh, we buried ours, and the Turks buried theirs, and we started all over again. And those that were left, we tried to survive in that mad world of blood, death and fire. Though around, and for 10 weary weeks I kept myself alive, though around me the corpses piled higher. Then a big Turkish shell knocked me arse overhead. And when I woke up in my hospital bed, and I saw what it had done, and I wished I was dead. I never knew there was worse things than dying. And no more I'll go waltzing Matilda all around the green bush far and free. To pump tent and pegs, a man needs both legs. No more waltzing Matilda for me. So they gathered the crippled, the wounded, the maimed, and they shipped us back home to Australia. The legless, the armless, the blind, the insane, those proud wounded heroes of Suvla. And as our ship pulled into Circular Quay, I looked at that place where my legs used to be, and I thanked Christ there was nobody waiting for me to grieve, to mourn, and to pity. But the band that played Waltzing Matilda as they carried us down the gangway, but nobody cheered, they all just stood and stared, and they turned all their faces away. And so now every April I sit on me porch and I watch the parade pass before me, and I see all my old comrades, how proudly they march, reviving old dreams of past glories. And the old men march slowly, all bone stiff and sore. They're tired old heroes from a forgotten war. And the young people ask, what are they marching for? And will I ask myself the same question? But the band plays Waltzing Matilda, and the old men still answer the call. But as year follows year, more old men disappear. Someday no one will march there at all. Waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda, who'll come a waltzing Matilda with me? And their ghosts may be heard as they march up by that billabong. Who'll come a waltzing Matilda with me?
That's called And the Band Played Waltzing Matilda. Eric Bogle, what's that one? Oh, Eric, he played here? Oh, wow. That was a good show, I'm sure. Wow, this is a lucky, it's a good stage to be on. Okay, I'll do one more, and I'll leave you with that, and I don't know what to do. I'll do another Irish one. I'll leave you with this apt old traditional Irish song called The Parting Glass, and I'll see you next Wednesday. Thanks for tuning in again, and another 40 minutes. I'll drag this one out. Alright, thanks everyone. Don't forget to support the Mucky Duck in whatever way you can, and any of your favourite musicians, just keep supporting them because they're all gonna die otherwise. How does this go again?
Of all the money there I had, I spent it in good company. and of all the harm that e'er I've done. Alas, it was to none but me, and all I've done for want of wit to memory now I can't recall. So fill to me a parting glass. Good night and joy be with you all. Of all the comrades that e'er I had, they are sorry for my going away, and of all the sweethearts that e'er I had, they would wish me one more day to stay. And all I've done for want of wit to memory now I can't recall. So fill to me a parting glass. Good night and joy be to you all. Good night and joy be to you all.
Thank you. Good night, everyone. We'll see you next week. There's a fancy on-air sign that we have at the back of the room now, so I'm still on air.